Welcome to Earnings Central. In this video, we'll break down Ford Motor Company's third quarter 2024 earnings call in under 5 minutes. We'll cover the key financials and major takeaways so you can stay informed without spending hours listening to the full call. Let's get started. Let's start with the financial performance. In the third quarter, Ford's wholesales were flat, but revenue grew by 5% to over $46 billion. This marks the company's 10th consecutive quarter of year-over-year revenue growth, supported by their compelling product lineup and the freedom of choice they offer to both retail and commercial customers. Ford delivered $2.6 billion in adjusted EBIT with a margin of 5.5%, up 50 basis points from a year ago. The profit improvement was driven by higher volume and favorable mix, partially offset by expected EV pricing pressures and adverse exchange. Overall, the company's costs were lower in the quarter. Adjusted free cash flow was $3.2 billion in the quarter and $5.9 billion year-to-date, with a cash conversion of 74%, well above the targeted range of 50% to 60%. Ford's balance sheet remains strong, with almost $28 billion in cash and $46 billion in liquidity. Turning to the individual segments, Ford Pro delivered close to $16 billion in revenue, up 13%, with EBIT of $1.8 billion and a healthy margin of 11.6%. The Ford Pro business continues to demonstrate the consistency and resiliency of this higher-margin, non-cyclical growth segment. Ford Model E, however, generated a loss of $1.2 billion. While the team delivered $500 million of year-over-year cost improvement, it was offset by industry pricing pressures. The company is focused on delivering further cost reductions, optimizing the Gen 1 market equation, and driving capital efficiencies to improve the profit outlook for Model E as they head into 2025. Ford Blue revenue was up 3%, although wholesales were down 2%, driven by the discontinuation of low-margin ICE passenger vehicles. EBIT was $1.6 billion, with a margin of 6.2%, down year-over-year due to adverse exchange and higher manufacturing costs, partially offset by lower warranty expense and higher net pricing. Ford Credit generated EBT of $544 million, up $186 million year-over-year, driven by an improvement in financing margin and higher receivables. Now, let's look at the key takeaways from the earnings call. The company's product portfolio has exceeded expectations, delivering favorable market factors, including mix, through the first 9 months of the year, and this trend is expected to continue in the fourth quarter. Ford is on track to deliver $2 billion of cost efficiencies within its industrial platform, offsetting expected higher labor and product refresh costs for the year. Increased warranty costs and the impact of inflation at the Ford Otosan joint venture in Turkey are the two main factors that are keeping the company from a record adjusted EBIT this year. The company expects full-year adjusted EBIT of about $10 billion, including lower-than-planned volume in the second half for Ford Pro and Ford Blue due to supplier disruptions. For 2024, Ford expects continued strength in Ford Pro, with EBITDA of about $9 billion, a loss of about $5 billion for Model E, and EBIT of $5 billion for Ford Blue. The company remains focused on improving both quality and cost, and is relentlessly working to make its business better. In summary, Ford's third quarter performance demonstrates the positive progress on its Ford Plus plan, capital discipline, the right product portfolio, and consistent cash generation to reward shareholders. The company is tackling the challenges it faces, such as warranty costs and inflationary pressures, while capitalizing on the strengths of its diverse business segments. That wraps up our recap of Ford Motor Company's third quarter 2024 earnings call. If you found this recap helpful and want to stay on top of more earnings reports from other companies, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more quick and easy breakdowns coming your way from Earnings Central.